Good morning. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Melissa Adams Van Houten, and I am a gastroparesis patient and advocate. And I am coming to you via video today, even though it is not my favorite format, because I have something a little bit serious to discuss. I am discontent, and I am discontent because I have allowed myself to be distracted and thrown off message by some who probably do not have my best interest or your best interests at heart. And let me tell you, that is going to change. From this point on, I'm not going to allow that to happen anymore. Because I did not come to this community to watch you all remain in some sort of perpetual state of dependency on the goodwill of others for your survival. And I did not come to this community so that we could continue to do things the way we have done them for the last 30 years and expect that somehow that's going to get us some sort of gain. That's not going to happen. I am here because, first of all, I live with this illness, but also because I see you all who live with it, and I am tired of watching you suffer and die while you beg for an ounce of compassion and understanding and just a little scrap of decent medical care from those who largely have control over your lives. It is not acceptable. And what we are doing currently is not changing this situation. I'm tired of coming in here and watching you all be treated like dirt by your family and your friends and doctors and policymakers and researchers and the media and insurance companies and pharmaceutical companies and anyone else you can think of because you're sick. I am really tired of watching you be treated like you are stupid and worthless and lazy because you have an illness. I am tired of hearing the stories about people being turned away from doctors, not being able to find a doctor who understands your needs or is willing to tell you that he can help you within 500 miles of where you are. No, I'm tired of hearing that you're being told that you're too complex to treat and that there's nothing that they can do for you. I am tired of insurance companies denying potentially life-saving treatments for you, like Zofran, Botox, the electrical stimulator. I am really, really tired of hearing the media dismiss you because your stories aren't important enough for them to cover and because your lives just don't quite matter as much as some other patients or some other celebrities or wealthy people out there. I'm tired of hearing that there is nothing that can be done. I am tired of watching you all struggle financially. I'm tired of watching you lose your jobs and your homes and your possessions and your family and your friends and everything that ever mattered to you. And what we are doing to stop that is just not cutting it. No, I don't know about you, but I am tired of being told to learn to live with my disease. And I'm tired of hearing tips of how to cope with it. I don't want to be told anymore, suck it up and live with the pain. Oh, just drink some green tea and life will be grand. Because in my experience, that's not really the way it is. And I'm guessing some of you agree. These coping tips, their answer seems to be, well, your pain's just going to be here forever. Your nausea is just going to be here forever. And we're just going to help you find better ways of dealing with that. You know, you're not going to be able to leave the house. You're not going to be able to do anything with your friends. You're not going to be able to eat food like a normal person. But we're going to find ways to help you think that's okay. Now, don't misunderstand me, because all these things are great. Coping tips are great. Self-help things, they're all wonderful. We do those. We believe in those. Of course we do. That's why we have support groups. That's why we get on here every day and share information about research and articles we've seen, and ways that you can better cope with your illness and feel better about yourself, and talk to other people, your doctors, your family, whoever. Of course we believe that. But you know what? I also believe, and I'm hoping you believe too, this doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to just be told forever to learn to live with it and find better ways to ignore it or set it aside. There is a cure out there. And when I came here initially, I looked around and I said, why should these people have to live like this? This is ridiculous. You are human beings. You are worthy of better treatment than you are getting. And it is not okay to leave you in this situation. And yeah, we can do everything within our control to help ourselves. But you know what that includes? That includes us standing up and speaking up and telling everybody out there, the media, the doctors, the insurance companies, the pharmaceutical companies, and our family and friends, that we are not going to stand this anymore. And we're tired of coping. We want decent treatment, we want decent care, and we want a freaking cure. And I think in this community, some have lost sight of that. It is not okay for you to sit back and be treated like you don't deserve better than this, because you do. You are human beings, and you are being ignored and neglected and put down. And I want to know from you, what is it going to take for you to stand up and say, I deserve better than this. My friends deserve better than this. Guys, 52 deaths. 52 deaths last year from our little group. 13 more since the beginning of this year. This is unacceptable. And I'm tired of being nice about it, and I'm tired of being polite about it. I do that. I'm professional. I am. I work with organizations. I work with people all the time trying to change this every single day. And I'm professional when I deal with them. And I'm polite when I deal with them. And I'm good with that. But there is a time and place where we all need to stand up and say, this is enough. And we need to realize that we do not have to tolerate this situation. And I'm asking you, please stand up and speak up and make this better. Because as much as I'd like to tell you that there's some knight on a white horse out there coming to rescue you, I can't tell you that. That's not true. It's us. It is us. It has always been us, and it always will be us. Who created these support groups? Who gets information out every day? Who gives you tips on how you should talk to your doctor, or where to find a doctor, or anything else, treatments out there? You. We do that for each other. There is no outside body that's going to take care of that stuff for us. And there's nobody that's going to step in and rescue us right now. It is us. And we need to stand up and start fighting for things in this community to change, because we seem to have lost sight of the fact that this is our country, this is our health system, And this is unacceptable to treat human beings like this. So I'm asking you, please, please, don't let anybody convince you that this is acceptable or that this cannot be changed. Stand up, speak up, and fight for what you would like to see happen. Thank you all very much for listening to me.